Namaste viewers, welcome to my channel Vedic Ancient Science. Today I'm going to predict for Libra ascendant as per Vedic astrology for the month of December 2023. I hope you're liking my videos, and if you're liking my videos, do subscribe to my channel and share my videos with your loved ones, your friends, your family. Okay, I'm going to divide this video into two parts. First part will be explanation of planetary positions that will happen in the month of December, and the latter part I'm going to give you some important dates to be careful, money, relationships, marriage, things like that. Okay, so if you're not interested in learning about planetary positions as per Vedic astrology, then you can skip to the latter part. Also, if you know your ascendant sign and that's Libra as per Vedic astrology, then you can watch this video. Also, if you know your chart, your natal chart, what all planets are there in your natal chart, that will be excellent for you to understand this explanation of planetary positions. In the month of December, I'm going to start with small planets. Venus will be in your first house for 24 days. Month of December, 24 days. Venus will be in your first house. First house is you, your personality, all about you, your body. Okay, and Venus is Karaka of happiness. Venus is Karaka of beauty, Karaka of wealth. Okay, so first 24 days, it's gonna be beautiful. You're gonna feel good. Okay, Jupiter is also aspecting Venus. That's a good sign. But at the same time, these two planets are kind of uh, they are benefic planets, but Jupiter is a planet of wisdom. Okay, wealth, prosperity. He's not into lust. He's not into sex. He's not into things like that. Alcohol, enjoyment. He's a kind of guru, and with big ego. So Jupiter in your seventh house. So that will create uh, your spouse or your business partner or other people will behave like guru to you. Okay, as you are into mood to enjoy, you want to dance, you want to drink, you want to enjoy life. But if you're married, your spouse may behave like a person who is will give you a lot of wisdom, a lot of, what do you say in Hindi, it's called gyan. So your spouse or others will try to teach you that do not do this, do not do that, this is good for you, this is bad for you. But you're going to be happy-go-lucky because Venus is in your first house, its own house, and that's a beautiful thing. Enjoy your life. Okay, whatever wisdom you're trying to get it from your spouse, other people. If it makes sense to you, say thank you. If it doesn't make sense to you, then say all right, no problem. On the other hand, Sun and Mars will be in your second house. Fiery yoga, Angarak yoga. It's Sun is fire, Mars is fire. Okay, but at the same time, uh, Sun is Lord of 11th house, house of gains. Okay, and Mars is Lord of 7th house and second house. So Sun and Mars in your second house. Second house is house of your wealth accumulation, your family. So these two planets are, Sun is cruel planet and Mars is malefic planet. So the fundamental of malefic planets is like they're going to destroy your body or relationships, but at the same time it'll try to give you wealth, prosperity. Okay, so it's a beautiful yoga that's happening. 11th Lord sitting with second Lord and seventh Lord. So it's beautiful yoga for a person who is into business. Okay, it's gonna help you gain a lot of wealth. It's gonna bring a lot of wealth to you. But at the same time, it's going to create uh, fights, conflicts with your family members, your mother, father. Okay, and also it's going to, its second house is uh, a house of your speech, your mouth. Okay, so the words will be harsh. The words you'll speak would be harsh, fiery, that may hurt people. As yours, Jupiter is in your seventh house, and people will try to give you um, wisdom, things like that. And instead of thanking them, you might abuse them verbally. So this can happen. So be careful with what you talk. Okay, it's unknowingly you're going to say harsh things, because this yoga, Sun Mars, is fiery yoga, so it's going to burn things. Okay, so be careful when you reply. You're in your enjoyment mood, you're in good mood, but suddenly something happens and then you talk harsh. So be careful. Also, after 15th of December, Mercury is going to be retrograde, so there could be miscommunications. Unknowingly, you're going to communicate things that may harm things. Okay, harm relationships. Mercury will be in your third house. Third house is house of communications, house of your younger siblings, your uh, neighbors. Okay, so there will be get-togethers after 15th with your neighborhood, things like that. After 15th, there'll be get-together of people. You will meet your siblings. Okay, but remember one thing: Ketu is in your 12th house. Okay, in Virgo. So Mercury is with quality of Ketu. Okay, what is Ketu? Ketu is detachment. Ketu is isolation. So Ketu is spiritual. So being Ketu in your 12th house, it's in the house of Virgo. It's Mercury. So Mercury is carrying that energy of Ketu. Wherever it'll go, it'll carry the energy of Ketu. Okay. So be careful with your communications if you want relationships, because uh, this time, this Mercury retrograde, electronic communication, telephones, WhatsApp, any kind of email, any kind of electronic communications, be careful, recheck everything before sending, or else the person may not understand what you're trying to say. So be careful with the communications. And after 24th of December, things will be much better. Okay, Venus, Mercury will be in your second house. Beautiful yoga. It's Lakshmi yoga. A lot of this month is actually bringing you a lot of money, a lot of wealth. Okay, your wealth will grow. But remember one thing: people who are going through Sarasati or Dhaya, or people who have came through yoga and going through Sarasati, people Saturn going over natal Ketu, these people, they may not face all these events. You have to check your natal chart. They may not face all these events, because it's Sarasati is payback time. Okay, so A lot of bad things can happen. Okay, whatever I said about conflicts and breaking up relationships, these things can happen. Those who are going through Saraswati, but at the same time, monetarily it will be fine. Okay, and people who whose Saturn is going over natal Ketu, they'll be like they may change, they may face changes in their job, or they may lose their job because Ketu is cutting off. Saturn is karmas, cutting off from karmas. So these people, they may face events in smaller versions in a daily life. Okay. So what I'm saying is kind of bigger versions, those who have family, children, married, girlfriend, boyfriends, they may see all this. Those who have jobs, those who have businesses, they may see all these events. Okay, these events will happen because you have activated all these planets in your life. Okay, so these things will happen. So what I can see here is your till April 2024, till Jupiter will be in your seventh house. Your seventh house is highly active. Okay, marriages are in your cards. December month is good for marriage till 24th, because Jupiter, Venus, they are looking at each other. So I think for me it's excellent time to get married, because Jupiter is in your seventh house, Venus is in your first house. Okay, good for male, good for female also. But for females, I mean, there could be some kind of problem because Mars is Karka of husband in Nari Shastra. Okay, Venus is Karka of a wife. So your seventh house is highly active till April 2024. So make use of this time. December is the month. Okay. When I say marriage, it has to be on papers. You cannot stay together. You cannot. That's not considered to be marriage. Boyfriend, girlfriends, these are Mercury. Okay. Mars is husband and Venus is wife. Mercury you can consider as girlfriend, boyfriends. Also, it's good time because Jupiter is also aspecting Mercury. And at the end of the month, uh, money wise is excellent. Sun and Mars will be near third house. This again, there's Ankarak Yoga that's happening amongst your neighbors and your siblings, but that's going to give you a lot of courage this time. Travels can happen, short trips can happen. All right, now I'm going to give you some important dates to be careful about your health. Firstly, I'm going to talk about losses. Be careful of unnecessary expenses that can happen. Loneliness can happen. Hospitalization can happen. Okay, between 6th and 8th. Your grandparents may expire during this time. Okay, so be careful. 6th till 8th of December. Excellent time for love affairs, marriages from 8th till 10th of December and 21st till 23rd of December. Excellent time for marriages, excellent time for love, beautiful times. Okay. When I say from 6th till 8th, expenses can happen because of some loss of communication can happen. Short trips can happen. You may spend money on short trips. These things can happen. Okay. For health, I would say 19th till 21st. Again, really, you have to be careful about your health because conflicts, things like that, it will be handled. But about your health, 19th to 21st, any kind of symptoms, if you see, you must visit doctors or psychiatrists because Ketu in your 12th house can take you to psychiatrists, can take you to psychologist. Okay, you'll be disturbed mentally till the time because Ketu has just moved to your 12th house. So it'll start giving you results of 12th house. You may be inclined towards spiritualism, but not in the month of December. Ketu will be Rahu in 6,000, Ketu will in your 12th house. They'll be like for next 18 months. So get prepared for this. 23rd till 26th, I would say some gains can happen out of nowhere. I mean, some investment you must have done and money is coming in. That can happen for sure. Also, unnecessary stress can happen. If you're married, there could be some problems with your in-laws. These things can happen. Problems with your business partners, stress. Because where there is money, there is always conflicts. So give and take happens when there is a business. The problems will occur. So be prepared mentally during these days. For work, I would say 21st till 23rd, excellent time if you have to sign some documents, start some business, something like that, then 21st till 23rd. And if you're a job or business, 28th till 30th of the month is excellent time. Okay, end of the month, good time to be with your friends, enjoy time with your friends. Good gains can happen. Okay, 15th till 17th is also excellent time at your workplace. Short trips can happen between 13th and 15th of the month. Miscommunication also can happen between 13th and 15th of the month. Remember one thing, Saturn is in your 5th house. So that's 5th house is if you have children, your responsibility for your children. If you have lovers, responsibility for your lovers. If you are into creative field, that's the responsibility you have. You have to do this. If you're studying graduation, it's your responsibility to study. Okay. Saturn is aspecting your 11th house and your 2nd house. So for next 2 years, right? So next 2 years, there'll be like control over your limitations, over your gains and accumulation of wealth. So also it depends upon your natal chart, but in transit, what Saturn is telling you is your responsibility is your children, your love, your education, your creative work. Do not involve into speculative tasks that can lead you to losses. So be careful before investing into stocks, things like that. Okay, if you are interested in investing in stocks, make sure that you invest in a company which has future. Okay, which is big and strong. All right, for long term, not think of short terms. All right, so this is all about it for Libra ascendant as per Vedic astrology for the month of December 2023. Thank you very much for watching, and namaste.